got my unbreakable armor. I got almost all my assassins that are the Den Masters to be Masters Assassins, and all that's left to do is to really just enter and let's go. I also kind of like it how they're all just waiting for you to get back home, because they know exactly what's beyond that door. And we don't need to even activate Eagle Sense to find Sophia. Because there he is. Brother in arms. Deserve much better than this. I'm sorry, Yusuf.
You have earned your rest, brother. Requiescat in pace.
Brothers, sisters,
Yes.
the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
I always like that. It's so great. Something simple yet basic, but that music and Ezio's speech by Roger Craig Smith does a fantastic job. You got all the Brotherhood fighting. Okay, what was my optional objective again? If attack, kill 5 guards close combat without getting hit. Here we go. Have we gotten so much better?
I told not. Somehow familiar.
Now, go!
Alright, let's see. Go.
Now, get him! Got to get away. Double cut.
But the pieces are far beyond your grasp. You have been a thorn in my side long enough.
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate,
Yes,
kill
he is a little bit.
and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ.
That
Do
is
you
true.
not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmed, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I
Interesting
will
questions.
open that library. And I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
So that everything will change.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed killed as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A qanun that applies to all in equal measure. Stand back! Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
Alright. That's done. We gotta go back to the headquarters. Almost done with Brotherhood, then we can start the third game, which is the most divisive of all the games. Well, you can also say Odyssey and Origins are also divisive too, but they're really fun games.
Or something?
Oh, that's certainly
Wow. I think of that.
Oops.
Have you lost your mind?
You are not going anywhere!
Not exactly what I wanted to do, but okay.
Nice.
Ah, fast shot.
Putting him to sleep. Matches the description.
Fast travel, let's get to the headquarters. Yeah, get back to that. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Here we go.
Lütfen bey.
Gonna look at how all the Master's assassins are here. You, the apprentice.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, and wait for my command.
Here we go.
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
That is
He was
true.
to be kidnapped, Ezio. Not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
What the hell am I doing? Up. What? Ah, the older games. Sometimes they just kill me. Alright, almost there. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, am I barely gonna make it? Barely made it. Although, to be fair, this is not Sophia. It's a distraction.
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
She does say thank you for saving her. Go, baby, go. Gotcha.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening, Ezio. Who are these men?
No time for talk, keep going. Yeah!
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, you have come to see me off.
Yeah! Just like Mom taught us. Yeah! See ya! You'll take the high road and I'll take the low road.
Hold on.
Oh, hang on, Sophia.
Look out! Ezio!
Thank God for that hook throw. Woo! Yeah!
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Obviously.
Yep. Yeah! Sometimes you forget how fun the older games were when they had like cool moments like this. Like this was pretty cool. Up. 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 Yeah!
Va bene. I am all right.
Soldiers, up ahead.
I see them.
Hang on. Get him. Get him. Oh. Throw an enemy. 2 for 1. Woo! Oh boy. Ah! Oops.
Forgive me!
Sophia, you must be careful!
I know!
Steel yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Yeah! Yeah. Alright. I know there's gonna be more of them sooner or later.
Past them!
Yeah!
Out in the rope! What are you doing?
Keep castle trapped.
Whoa, 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 oh, oh.
Oh my! Please move!
Ah! Nope. So glad my arm doesn't break now.
Your determination to be charming was not so infuriating.
Still. Come straight. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Ah!
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
Gotcha. Yep. Cutscene. We did it.
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
Woo! Got him. Come in too fast. I believe it's Bear Grylls says that you only have like a few seconds to open up a parachute. Granted, this being a video game and everything, But he said, like, really, in real life, you only get like a few seconds. If you're falling from that height, to say the least.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
And his brother's army.
Oh! Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Pretty
Were
much.
it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
Thank you, Sophia.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does
Hey,
one
where's
end
my real sword that I
and the
got?
next begin?
And here it is.
Bill, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
That'll be a Desmond's
Absolutely.
father.
Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
They all wonder if that's good or bad. A little bit of both, because it's the end of 15.
Here
They're
it
subject
comes.
15.
What is that? What's going on? This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion. What are you doing? What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Don't do this. I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
And that's the end of 15. We'll never see him again.
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the
Back
time
together.
in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister. For it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
It's 9. Revelations. And there's only one of this, which is a good thing. Just walk and do the little puzzle, and then that's it, then you're done.
Come, we must hurry. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
That's
Do you
very
regret
true.
your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For
Pretty
3
much.
decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
You will see
Then
his
let
fate
go.
in embers.
You will not fall far.
And here we are, back where it all began.
The end of the road.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to this.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
There we go.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Till about, what was it, 10 more years? But it's true, he spent 3 decades of his life. He went from a young, naive, charismatic bachelor to assassin, to someone who was, you know, mother of the Creed, well, I mean, father of the Creed, but, you know, the headmaster of the Creed in Brotherhood, to someone who's willing to accept that he's seen enough for in life. That it's better for him to sit down and relax. One last mission.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio.
There he is. Altair Ilabaham.
Requiescat in pace, Altair.
And as Altair says, this is the end of an era. He saw his end coming. Well, basically he knew it was coming. He was pretty old. 94 years old. One last memory.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
The singer actually won this. Wait, what was it? Yeah, you should research that on the singer's voice who's singing the choir, because it's a really interesting story in how she got involved with Revelations.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
Sometimes a little bit nostalgic when you hear the old song.
To our family, what does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
You can't.
This is my duty, Maria. If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Why am I showing wearing that armor? Yeah. Thank you, Altair. Just one last time.
Another artifact. No.
This is smart.
You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life.
Desmond?
Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. And I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? Speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
And this is where we get to the more of the reveal of the first civilization.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions.
We all do.
What became of us?
Origins and Odysseys explain a lot more.
You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place.
New York City. New York. What the continent would be called known as New York. Would be the continent known as the States. The States would be known as New York.
It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
Also, they had a big, massive solar flare that was coming towards them, and they also had hundreds, if not millions, of plans to save humanity, but each one failed after the next. Juno would tell you that we tried to save a half, a fraction, a fourth, a 16th, even. It all failed. This is why the civilization ended, and how everything restarted back up again. You see, they were very advanced, but with all that advanced technology that they had, knowledge, it couldn't save them. The flare still happened.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go then, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end.
Exactly.
Either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
Man, Nolan North.
I know what we need to do.
Here they are. And, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Assassin's Creed Revelations. That is the end. An end of an era of the Altair and Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Two assassins who were once brash, young, and naive, but later both grow to become more mature. You saw that in the first game with Altair Il Bahana. And through bloodlines, he became a more mature master. Through Ezio Auditore da Firenze, he started a brash, naive young bachelor. That him and his brothers said, "We live a good life, brother, and may it never change us." Until, you know, it happened. The Templars won up the assassins. They executed both him, his brothers, and fathers right in front of him during the public execution. It was nothing more than just a revenge tale for Assassin's Creed 2. But then it quickly became a story about Ezio learning, maturing over the game. And even if revenge was worth it in the end, he said no. And throughout Brotherhood, he saw this man who was young, brash, naive, become master assassin that everyone respected. And Revelation, a sad tale, where a man spent 30 years of his life as an assassin, wanting to find, at the end of the journey, a more personal journey. And the game gives that, along with Altair, how the rest of his life went out, to more of the key moments of his life. And there's almost regret in both men's eyes. But both left the legacy behind them. And this is why this game is one to consider to be the best in the series. I'm sure the gameplay got a little stale with the combat, but through its story, its character-driven plot, and how the characters interact with each other, made it worth it in the end. Even the music. This would be the last game ever in the series to have been composed by Jasper Kidd. Well, you know, he would go on to do different projects, but you know, we got Lorne Balfe, Brian Taylor, the composer from Mr. Turner, and a few other composers too. But there's something about Jasper Kidd's score that makes it so iconic. But even then, when everything's all said and done, this was a really good game. And I think when you hear the song, it's meant to reflect. And it's really good. What type of legacy will you leave behind? That is the question that this game asks. And for these two men, I believe they left a important legacy behind. And I think Ezio said it better than anyone else. God, this is such a good game. such a good game. Yeah. What else I can say about this game? This game is so great. Again, it's that music that comes in, that choir. It's so beautiful. But anyways, guys, I think that's what we're gonna call for this game right now. I want to say thank you all for joining me on this journey to the Ezio trilogy. It took a while to get complete because my job got busy and kind of forgot about it for a while. That's it. We're all done. The trilogy's done. I kind of wish they would remaster the first game because that would be so cool to go back to it. But anyways, guys, I think I'm done for now. My name has been Silent Joker 45, and I will see you in Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Let's see if that game holds up just a bit more. And that game is also considered to be one of the most divisive games in the series. And you'll find out why pretty soon. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Subscribe for more, and I hope you liked the video.